follow-up to that about foreign students. Of course, many graduate students come to this country. Has there been a dip in light of all the uncertainty about that? And do you track that pretty closely?
I follow this.
What's the question?
The question is about international students and what are the trends with everything going on with international students. We're down about 30% from where we used to be many years ago in international students, and we've had a new move to try to get more international students. The environment isn't helping us. I can say that. The national average is about 20% down on international students. And that's because of what they're reading about in India, reading about in China, about, America First has its consequences. And the limitations that we put on many of our international students on getting in, staying in, will have a detrimental impact down the road on our universities, but also on our country. Silicon Valley was built with a third of international students that came over, went to school, and stayed. And now Canada and Australia are getting many of the same students we'd be going after right now, because they've adopted different policies to bring their talented students to their shores and to their schools. And I hope we're careful when we use rhetoric against international students, that we want international students. We want to be a globally diverse university. Our students deserve it. We need international students probably more than the international students need our students, just to globalize what we do as a university. And I'll point out that a statistic that sticks with me is 5 years ago, we took our marching band to Dublin, Ireland on St. Patrick's Day. We raised $750,000 to take all 325 of our band members to Dublin. And do you know that 295 of the 325 never had a passport? 200, over half, 200 of the 325 had never been on an airplane. So we've got a lot of work to do in helping our students understand, and part of that is the growth that they have with international students talking about the world around them. They're going to be living in a global environment, and we want our students to graduate with a passport in one hand and a diploma in the other.
What about Muslim majority students?
The majority of students? Muslim majority? We don't know what our number is, but we have students from the banned countries as well. We have 120 Iranian engineering students that are worried about whether or not they go home and get back in or not.
What about Saudis?
Saudis, we have Saudi Arabian students. They're not one of the banned groups, but we've had more in the past. I am worried about the competition from around the world to attract these students to Canada, Australia, and those that are taking advantage of our limitations that we put on ourselves. So we'd like to be more global. We want our campus to do global work. Our faculty come to us from around the world, and we want our students to as well.
What about Indonesia?
Don't know our numbers on Indonesia. I'm sure we have some Indonesian students. We've got a lot of Nepalese students that we had to help because of the earthquake a couple years ago.